So this is the S20 mini or small boom mic by SMALLRIG. SMALLRIG started off as a company that makes cages and rigs for cameras and phone. But these days they've ventured out to electronics. And this mic, it's quite good. So right now I'm recording using my ceramic wireless mic. Just to show you the product, I'll give you a sound test later. It comes with a lot of accessories, right? Dead cat foam for indoor use, a TSR to TRRS cable for computer and phone use, a straight TRS to TRS cable for camera use. This is the unit, and it comes with another lavalier mic. Why? Because if you look here, it has a mono and a stereo switch. So if you leave it on mono, you can use this just as a boom mic. But if you switch to stereo, you can actually plug this guy onto the side, and you can use it for kind of an interview kind of shot where the lavalier, right, goes from this thing to you behind the camera, while the boom mic is pointing towards your subject. So I'm going to switch over to using this as the mic just to give you a sound test. So now I have switched over. The sound is coming from the S20 mounted on my camera right there. And you tell me whether this sounds better, worse, indifferent from the wireless setup that I had before using the ceramic, the Blink 500, which is also a really good system that I reviewed elsewhere. But this is recorded using the mono mode, using the S20 just as a boom mic. So now let me switch over to the dual mic mode and see what happens. So now I have this set up with the stereo 2 mic system where I am using the lavalier on the back of the camera, and then the boom mic is pointing to my subject, my helper there, just going to read some stuff from the spec sheet. So can you read the product spec right there?
Product size, product material, pickup mode.
Okay, and what are the sizes and what are the materials?
20 by 82 millimeters, aluminum alloy, and cardioid.
Cool. Anything else? Maybe one more line?
Microphone type, condenser microphone. Sensitivity, -38 plus minus 3 decibels.
All right, so that is hopefully will show up as you listen to this, right? Stereo, 2 subjects, 2 mics. So that was the sound test. I hope you can tell how each mode performs and whether it works well. Again, this is the SMALLRIG S20 mic system that is set up for 1 or 2 mic use.
We are now recording with the SMALLRIG S20. The colt reared and threw the tall rider. The swan dive was far short of perfect. The colt reared and threw the tall rider. The swan dive was far short of perfect. The colt reared and threw the tall rider. The colt reared and threw the tall rider. The swan dive was far short of perfect. The swan dive was far short of perfect. We are now recording with the SMALLRIG S20. The colt reared and threw the tall rider. The swan dive was far short of perfect. We're now recording with the SMALLRIG lavalier mic plugged into the S20. The colt reared and threw the tall rider. The swan dive was far short of perfect. We're now recording with the SMALLRIG lavalier mic plugged into the S20. The colt reared and threw the tall rider. The swan dive was far short of perfect.
GoPro 10 rear audio on the media mod. The Forvala S20 with the dead cat set to mono. The lav mic plugged into the shotgun mic set to stereo. The lav mic plugged in directly to the GoPro 10.